Welcome back to Tech, Tesla, and Trends. Tonight, I thought I'd touch base on ChatGPT. One of the things that really strikes me as an important concept to get through our minds as people who will be impacted by AI and how it comes into fruition is that it's not here to destroy you. It's not about the destruction of mankind. And this is optimistic, I admit. But the reality of what I see from using ChatGPT is it has the ability to improve our content. It isn't so much that it can create anything, which it can, but that it requires input in order to create. This is an important distinction from what many of the warning talking heads would like to sprinkle with fear. We are required in this loop. The value of ChatGPT is not all that it has created or that it could replace some job or another. The value of ChatGPT is actually what it can help you as an individual to create. Ponder that for a minute. What could you create if you knew the quality of the final product would be sufficient to meet the needs of your customer, your reader, your video watcher, or any other aspect of this? Would it be possible, like in my case, do I have to just settle for where I'm producing my video in a garage? Or do I go more about and produce something far more technologically wonderful, having more pizzazz and all of that spin that is crazy? That's not what I'm here for as far as this particular channel. This is a place to discuss tech. It's a place to discuss Tesla for sure, and also the trends of this world, especially technological trends that I believe will impact our world. Most of those trends have AI at their core. Full self-driving is a Tesla thing, but at the core of that is AI. This is important to understand. AI is not here to destroy us. Now, there is the possibility that there are those bad actors that are going to utilize AI in a negative fashion. No questions asked, that is a possibility. If you listen to the interview that CNBC did, actually I think it was ABC did, with OpenAI's CEO, it absolutely asked a lot of hard-hitting questions and touched base on the evil that is possible with AI or with OpenAI's ChatGPT platform. But the other aspect of that is the opposite side of the coin that he kept bringing up, is that he believes there is a greater amount of good that can come from it. And with, that brings about that whole, with great power comes great responsibility that Stan Lee penned so many years ago for Spider-Man. I think it also is relevant here. What are we going to do with the power that is coming to our hands? I've asked this question a number of times from a perspective of those that are dissatisfied with the world around them. What are they going to build? How are they going to improve the world that they're in? I believe this is an important question that we all must answer. And I believe that ChatGPT, as it improves and grows, and version 4 is absolutely leaps and bounds better than 3, and you have the ability to access it. Create an account, log in, ask some questions, figure out what it does, how it operates. I believe the fear that you have about it destroying jobs and other things will begin to fade as you understand how you personally can benefit from utilizing ChatGPT. There are lots of opportunities. And this is a topic that I'm exploring in a book as well, and there'll be more to come on that. But it's something that I've put a lot of thought into and asked some serious questions, not only of those that I see in the industry, but from ChatGPT itself to see what its impact, what it believes its impact would be. And again, I stress, you are the creative link. This is very important for us all to understand as we look at AI and the future that it represents. We are the creative value here. We must generate content, ask questions for ChatGPT to respond. There is a future here. All of the questions that you ask someone else, you could ask of ChatGPT. Now, that doesn't guarantee right now that the answer is going to be perfect or correct. You still need to absolutely verify and vet the data you are getting back. But it is of value, and there is an opportunity here for those that are willing to learn a new skill. This is important, and I believe you will be benefited if you take the time to understand the value of AI in your life, personally. It's important, I think, that we look at the future not with the lens of fear, but that we look at how we can utilize the tools we have been given and that are being built for us to utilize in a fashion that builds the world in a positive way. I truly believe that the rising tide raises all boats. And that includes what AI is able to build. That includes what Tesla is able to accomplish. That includes the future where we as humanity step beyond the bounds of this planet and explore the solar system that is ours. It is a heritage we have an opportunity to be conservators of, just as we have the opportunity to improve how we conserve the planet around us. And that doesn't mean that you become smaller. It doesn't mean that you do less. More importantly, it means that you expand your horizon. Learn to do more with what tools you have without being destructive. Creativity is important. It is a key aspect, fundamental to who we are as human beings. And as we grasp hold of that fundamental key, we are able to utilize the technologies that are before us and build new trends of value. This matters to all of us, to humanity more and more every day. I challenge you to figure out how you're going to utilize this technology and build something wonderful and beautiful, because you have it within you to change the world to be a better place, because you are in it and because you utilize the tools that were before you. Be a craftsman rather than a destroyer. That will make the world a better place every day of the week. Have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow.